In today's video, we are checking out the newest DLC class added to the game, the Arbitrator. After grinding for almost 12 hours, we have got a better grasp on what's good, what's not, and everything in between. And we are not just talking about the DLC itself, but how this new character plays in Darktide. Right after this intro, you'll see some of our Arbites can play as a duo on the toughest difficulty we could unlock while leveling him up, which is Damnation. In future videos, we will also planning to giving a shot on Auric as soon as we can play it. If you're curious about whether the Arbites DLC is worth your cash, just hang tight till the end of the video. So, with all that being said, let's begin. There's a crasher here on the left. I sent my doggy.
I'm coming to you. I think we should be on top. I don't like being on the bottom. I hear a dog going after him already.
Oh, he killed by himself! Without me doing anything. We got the wave too.
Wait,
so
there's
we don't
a
have to
wave?
throw.
I'm gonna put down one of these.
Do. He grabbed me. It's fine. I need to my ult yet. But like a doggy too.
The Voltic mine doesn't really, it doesn't work on him though.
I know, I'm just using my set.
Yep.
Okay, I don't have more blades with the doggy. I use both. I only have two on now. Because I used my other one earlier with the Reaper.
I think he's on me. Yeah, he's definitely on me. It's fine.
Do you think it's more effective to shoot him with a pistol or just...
I don't know, the pistol does so much damage.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe I should change. Yeah, it does. That was more effective.
This, you know, it's weird because the gameplay was so trash. Fat Shark's gameplay is just so trash. Because this little shield maul, I didn't think it looked very good. I just assumed it was gonna suck, kind of like the...
Like the from the Obi.
I just thought it was gonna be like the Augur one, basically. But it's so fast and it's so strong.
We have a lot of these guys.
I'm gonna res this guy.
Oh, these guys are immune to the mini bleeds.
He has, I mean, he has two other shotguns too, and he has just a maul. Like the Arbites maul.
Yeah, it's specifically called, I think you start with that one. The Arbites Shock Maul.
Which is good too, but this is better. I honestly think this is better. It's just got so many things about it that are really good. You got some stuff.
I'm coming.
Now, I have a skill that should negate this to 50 max if I get hit.
I'll go one with the doggy, I think. Okay, there you go.
This shield, I'm shocked. I didn't think that was gonna work that good on high difficulty. His little break the line skill is actually kind of fun too.
Yeah, we saw that in the trailer, but it didn't look that good.
Well, yeah, when you start, you have the middle skill, whatever that skill is called. I don't remember. The one where you put down, you get toughness back, and there's some other things you get. It's like a little drone thing he puts out.
Yeah, and you can build into that, but then you don't have the doggy.
First started playing him. I didn't feel like you could play him. I didn't feel like I could play him that fast, but you actually can play him really, really fast.
Well, with me you have to go a bit slower because my side of the tree is... I can't even sprint with it, yeah. I'm testing it to see if it's even worth it. The way we play as a duo, maybe it's worth it with a full team, but the way we play, I want to see if it's worth it.
Also, the cool thing about the dog is he can go anywhere. He can go a mile from you if you ping something, and he can go up and anywhere. He can pretty much do anything.
So we were right. When we reacted to the extended gameplay trailer we saw the first time, we thought, oh, what if you pin something, the dog goes there? We were right.
Yeah, it does. And this little Judge pistol has so much range on it.
I really like it feels like the Judge mini pistol shotgun from Perezio. That's what it feels like.
But I like the way I kind of built him, he can take tons of damage.
Yeah,
I can
yours...
in there and just my toughness is always there. It just comes back so fast.
Yeah, I feel like yours can take more damage than mine. And get out of situations easier, like kind of like a bull rush.
It's so strong. I mean, unless something really bad happens, I don't lose toughness. And the thing that always frustrated me was having so many little gunners. Not even the elite ones. Just the little ones, and with
The
this
one
guy,
that were black and
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Same with the dog, with the mastiff. This isn't a problem.
We're going. Okay, I see a Reaper there. I'm going to send the doggy.
Okay.
And I hear a Trapper on the left side.
So, I see her. I'll go. You can go get that one. No, get that one.
Okay. I'm just trying to get
No,
the.
I was talking to my dog. My
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
As a duo set player, having the mastiff to help you is like huge, and I think it's really strong. And I wouldn't be surprised if they nerf stuff, but it's so fun right now.
If you play with a full team of randos or like a pre-made team, you probably never realize how trashy the bots AI are in this game. Especially in the highest difficulty, they are useless. They can't kill anything. I think we have a monstrosity.
I'll break this. Yeah, I think we're on.
So I'm really happy with how the dog performs as a duo. I feel like I want to say overpowered, but he's much better than I was expecting. Okay, I'm going to send the doggy. And now press G. Reloading.
Yeah, the shotgun in the head does so much damage.
Yeah, in the weak spot, it works really good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're all waiting.
Oh shoot.
There's more behind you now. I'm trying to help you with my doggy.
The shotgun works so good on the armor too. I'm shocked that the shotgun works like that on the armor, on like Carapace armor. I know Fat Shark has a little bit of a history doing some crap like that with their DLCs, but
where they are kind of like really strong and they
really,
6 months later they nerf it. Yeah, it could happen. There's a Timohos, and there's Kranis here. I'm reloading. I'm not with you.
Okay.
We have Boxbuster Mania even without Boxbuster Mania. We have Boxbuster Mania?
No. My dog's playing with it though. Oh, that can be a little creepy though, by the way.
Yeah, that's
The
the
dog
only negative.
sometimes, if he's in between you and him, like on the other side, and the Boxbuster's in between, he will push him into you.
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
Okay, the bots are burning alive. Oh yeah, we confirm the doggy can get you out of the mute if he crosses you, if he's pounding you.
Shoot. But it just completely incapacitates these guys. Watch out, Dora.
I'm in my ult. Like I'm really wrong. But I should be taking 80% less damage. That's a trade-off. I can't believe he can do that to the Mauler. Completely pin the Mauler down. I wasn't expecting that.
I did not think he'd be able to fully pin the Mauler, no. And you know, I think it's a little crap. I mean, they have to balance it, and I think he's already too good, but I feel like as an Ogre, you get pinned down by the Foxhound. I'm not surprised, but technically he should be able to pin an Ogre type enemy down.
Yeah, that is something that frustrates me a lot after playing the Ogre for the last 200 hours.
I mean,
like,
he already can shock him into not moving at all. So.
I know, but as an Ogre player, you know, I wish the Ogre had the capacity to not get pinned down by Foxhounds because he's so big. He shouldn't. Or doggies like Foxhounds or Muties or whatever.
I'm gonna throw another grenade now.
Your grenades?
Walk into all those maulers is so insane.
I know. One thing I love about your grenades, even if they are mines that you have to just drop it on the ground, it feels like it helps you a lot to like hold. If you need to do some kind of objective.
You know, yeah, when you have to do the like investigation stuff, you can interact with the little mini game and it's not a problem at all. Nothing hits you. Because as a human-sized guy, one hit takes you out of it, obviously. So
yeah.
It's a huge help. And then you can also blind him. One person can be guarding him, blind him with his shield. It's just really good.
Yeah. There's more guys here.
Cool.
When we make the route,
Telling
if
you,
you need
it's like
grenades.
easy mode with this guy. Imagine a full team.
Wait. There's a lot of shotguns here. Yeah, full team of these guys, it would be like a like a walking simulator in the highest difficulty.
Sorry, going down here. I'm gonna throw. Oh no, I only have one grenade. Never mind.
Oh, I thought there were grenades in there.
Yeah, I probably will go for it. I got it.
I was trying to help you shooting the last one. Sending my dog to that guy.
I'm trying to get out the fire. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
I take more damage than you. I don't have all the cool skills you have for toughness, recovery, and all that, but I think I'm fine.
And this gun works really good for taking that out, you know?
It reminds me to the grenade launcher from the Ogre that you can use really good for taking this out. Like how effective it is.
You ready? I'm gonna jump down here.
Yeah. I'm coming. I hit a trapper. He's by us.
Right there. Here.
You get yours, I got two.
Yep.
There you go. Okay, I'm going to go because we are surrounded by a lot of stuff here. Okay, I hit the thingy there. I'm trying to get to you, Rem, right? I'm ulted.
Oh yeah, you're
So
slow.
I'm walking.
Getting these guns.
I'm fine, just play yourself. Just saying that I don't know about you.
Waiting. Coming to you.
Okay. Oh, that's so nice.
I know, it's so good. It's so
Like I
good.
can just keep running if I just use that. Are you
I want
jumping
to test
down?
them on like, yeah, I'm jumping over. I want to test them on like Havoc
Yeah.
and Auric because they made it super annoying for players like me that have 2,000 hours in the game. Which we can talk about later, but at least right now, this is it's just easy. I'm sure Auric's gonna be a little bit harder now, but I'm gonna give you a nade or a mine.
Thank you. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, and I don't think it's the amount of enemies. I think it's a time thing. It just goes away after a while.
They're completely holding it in place. Wow.
Come in.
Oh, don't worry because I'm walking and not anymore. You can always catch up to me.
Nice.
Easy peasy. Oh. Boss are done. So guys, now to wrap up the video, we wanted to talk about some stuff about this character, this new class, and some of the weapons we have been using that are exclusive from him as well. So we are going to start with, for example, for me, I was building a tiny bit different than Mr. I will not say that I actually had a build. It was more experimental build. I wanted to build mostly in the left side of the tree because I wanted to check some of the new talents he has. One of them, for example, the Blitz, where I used the doggy as a remote detonation. And the cool thing about this is that you can stagger 100% monstrosities as long as the dog is close enough or on top of the monstrosity. And I thought that was such a unique feature. And then I can send the dog really far to a specific group of people and then activate the detonation. I like that. And on top of that, it's kind of like the gunner grenade. I can have 3 and I can recover every 60 seconds.
So his skill tree is kind of I think it needs to be optimized a little bit better. At the beginning, he has more skills at the very top. Obviously, you can probably see it, but then it kind of gets pretty thin in the middle, and then there's just a bunch at the bottom. And the weird thing about him is he actually has 2 keystones, but he kind of feels like the way they did the gunner, where a lot of his skills are at the bottom. I'm not saying his best skills are at the bottom, but he does have some really good ones. So I didn't really do a build. I was kind of like, as we were leveling him up, I was just picking up skills along the way. And since you did the remote detonation, I got the voltaic shock mine, which is really good. It does do some damage, but it's not like insane. the best thing about it is it just kind of, you can hold 2 areas because you get 2, or if you have enhanced splits as a modifier, you can have 4. So it can hold really well. And then the aura I was using, I want to try them, but the one I was using was part of the squad, so it counts as coherency since he's.
Oh, I have that one too.
I don't know. It kind of feels like my Mastiff is never really by me, and I know I have some stuff to make him go after range and prioritize it, but he's farther away, so it doesn't help me as much. But I can always bring him back, right? You can always bring him back if there's a mauler. Just tag him and he'll come back to you. It's not a big deal, but having him kind of like the loner skill with the zealot is cool. For his first set of keystones, I know you're using the Unleashed Brutality, which means
the left one, yeah.
Your Mastiff will prioritize elites and specialists, and the Mastiff will do 25% more damage to him. I tried the Go Get 'em, which means my Mastiff will prioritize ranged enemies and deal 50% more damage to him. So it doesn't say elite or anything, so it might not be like a scab gunner or drag gunner. It can be, but I think that's why I was saying that my Mastiff is usually a little bit farther from me, because he's taking out some of those small guns. So I think the skill works really good. It just depends on how you play. And since I don't have him by me all the time, and sometimes I'm off by myself a little bit, I picked up a whole bunch of skills to negate damage, get my toughness back, and things like that. And then for my ability, I wanted to do Break the Line because I saw it in the trailer and I just wanted to try it. We already kind of tried the middle one, because that's what you start out with, the basic version of it, and it's okay. I'm saying it's probably a really good skill, but I decided to do Break the Line. I think you tried Cascade of Stance.
Yeah, the way I was trying to build this guy, I was not saying it was the best idea, but I wanted to see how strong he could be, kind of like an alternative version to the veteran. With Castigator Stance, you can sprint, you can run. So the point is that you stay in the place more or less and deal as much damage as you can until the ability runs off. And I also got the modifier. My dog is doing, how much it is? 75% more damage. And supposedly, even if I feel like I still was taking a lot of damage, you take 80% reduced damage.
And then after that, for me, his keystones, I don't know, 2 of them kind of feel like they're repurposed from like the Gunner or the Psyker a little bit, and I'm not totally surprised about it. He has plenty of skills that are exclusive to him, and then some skills that are similar and shared between basically all the human-sized characters in the game, minus the Ogryn. And then obviously he has 2 keystones that are kind of similar to what we've seen in the game, but I decided to do Forceful, just because down there on the right side, right before the keystone, there's a skill he has called True Grit, which is kind of like Until Death, but the difference is Until Death, you might not go down, but you could lose all your health. Now you can do things to get it back, I get it, but that skill is only counting towards health damage. So imagine a Crusher can one hit you. He'll take all your toughness, but it shouldn't go above 50. So, in theory, you could take a bunch of hits and still not go down. I wanted that, so then I just decided to get Forceful, and then I grabbed one of the modifiers. And are you using that same one?
No, because since I was so in the left side of the tree, I didn't really have the skills points.
It was too annoying to go back to the other side, yeah.
Yeah, I got some skills from the middle and the right side. I think I got the True Grit, so I was able to make it to the True Grit. Yeah, I was using the Execution Order, the Keystone, that is basically kind of like the same that the Psyker has, where you randomly get marked enemies. But I wanted to try it out because this key modifier, you get plus 1% more damage versus Monstrosity, and you take 1% less damage from Monstrosities. But you can stack it up to 30 times. I thought that combined with my ult, the Castigator Stance, was a good combination to try to kill the monstrosities the fastest I could. So mister, we paid the $12 to get this new class, both of us, so 24. What do you think about this Arbitrator? Is worth the money or not?
Yeah, I think it is. Yes and no at the same time. It's $12. Do I think it's worth $12? I think he has the potential to be very, very, very good. He's really fun to use. I think his weapons are good and fun. His skills are fun. Even if some of them, are kind of repurposed from other operatives in the game. The thing is, I think it would probably be better if it would have been in the $8 to $10 range. You might say, okay, if it's 10, that's only $2 less. Well, they have basically 40,000 more people playing on PC in the last 2 days, and that's just PC, not counting console. So that extra $2 from whoever bought it, which would have been thousands of people probably, goes a long ways for Fat Shark. Maybe it doesn't make a big difference to their consumer, but for Fat Shark. And the reason I say that is while I do like the game, and while I say, yes, he is good and fun and probably worth it, especially if you play the game a lot, it came with a lot of negative in this patch for me. We had just a not great time leveling him up because it took so long because of the way you have to level through each difficulty, and I get they did that for new people. But I have 2,000 hours in the game. That sucked for me.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about it. And I DC'd from the match like half a dozen times. Sometimes at the beginning, which wasn't a big deal, sometimes at the end, sometimes or in the middle, sometimes at the very end. And then my game got really glitchy where I was like 30, but I only had 28 skill points. So because it's, I mean, I don't know how long Fat Shark's been around, and they have 3 games at least. You know, they got the 2 Vermintide games and this. The networking, the servers need to be better. And that's why it annoys me and why I'm like, I don't know if it's worth it. It is probably just as the DLC, and if the game's working fine, it is worth it, but that ruined it a lot for me. And
Yeah.
mostly the server problem. But yeah, he's really good, and I think he's really fun.
Yeah, and before you guys mention, is because they had, like, at least on in PC, they have like 42,000 or 40,000 players.
I think they
just
have like 45,000, yeah.
Yeah, they have over 40,000 players just on Steam, and that was huge for them because their average before the school events was like 2,000. Don't tell me it's because they have a lot of players, because the errors we were encountering, the disconnections from the server, the crashes, were exactly the same errors we were getting when we only had 2,000 players on computer. So it got frustrating trying to level up to the new system where they force you through the campaign, where they force you through like only being a specific difficulty until you have enough experience to jump to the next one. Kind of ruining for me.
If I would have brought, I don't know because we didn't test it, but say I brought in a max level character, maybe you could have joined me and I could have carried you through some of that stuff and leveled you up quicker. Maybe you could do that. I don't know.
We haven't tested yet.
I bought it too, so I want to level mine up. So it didn't in that case it didn't help us if you can do it.
Yeah.
So the grind wasn't the problem. It was the way they made us do it, because on those difficulties you get like no experience. You had to do everything. I had to find the hardest modifiers, find the grimoires or the scriptures, just pick up every little thing I could to get more experience.
Yeah.
Just to get out of it.
I don't know, I feel like the character itself is worth it. A lot of the exclusive weapons are really fun to use, especially when they are maxed out. And the best part, in my opinion, is the Cyber Mastiff.
What we're gonna do, because we're testing them still, right? We're testing them, and we want to unlock Auric, which is gonna take a little while. So if we find some good builds, we've done that in the past, we'll probably do a video, share it with you, and then if you guys want to share what you're doing or what you think is good with this class, or even how you feel about it, you can let us know too.
So that was everything for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any opinions or things you want to share, let us know down in the comment like Mr. said. And thank you so much for watching.